foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. They have the absolute 144% truth. Slack you. And peace, love, mercy, and citations to the hopeful elect. And in this lesson, I want to go into proving that the so-called Mexicans are the how do you say it? The tribe of Issachar, Israelites, okay? Northern Kingdom, okay? Let me get this. First Chronicles 12:32. And the children of Issachar, so-called Mexicans, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. Okay? The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment. Okay? And when it says, and the children of Issachar were men that had understanding of the times, okay, what is that going into? It's going into the Mayans and the Aztecs, man. I believe the Mayans, the Mayan calendar, okay? And they predicted that 2012 was, it would be the end of the world. 2012 passed, and the world didn't end, This kingdom is still going on, but, they're really close, man. 2012 felt like it was, a year or two ago, man. 2012 wasn't very long ago, man. Okay, according to the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, be not ignorant of this one thing. One day to the Lord is 1,000 years. Okay, in 2012, what was that? 9 years ago. So yeah, man, that wasn't very long ago. Okay. So Issachar, they knew what they were doing, man. All right, they had this thing, I forgot what it was called. When they'd have these ponds, they made ponds, and they would study the stars, the reflection of the stars, from these ponds, man. All right, they were deep into, astrology, the signs of the times, man. They were really good, pinpoint, accurate at times, man. All right, at timing, even me, I'm always focused on, what time it is, how long is this gonna take, time is always, on my mind, I believe I'm from the tribe of Issachar, man, but okay, moving on. My father's so-called Mexican, grandfather's so-called Mexican, my great-grandfather's so-called Mexican. So, and then everything, everything that I do, and my family does, is Issachar-like, Mexican-like. Okay. So yeah, man. Like this was my mother's. I love Mexican food. Just I'm So I believe, I could be from the tribe of, Simeon or something like that, but, I doubt it, man. But yeah, man, let me move on to this scripture, Genesis 49:14. Issachar is a strong ass, okay? It's a strong ass couching down between two burdens, okay? And what do you see all the time, in Mexican, pictures, man, okay? The donkey, an ass, and a so-called Mexican, crouching, about, sitting down with his donkey, man. Okay. All right. Actually, hold on. Yeah, this is what I wanted to get. Okay, Issachar is a strong ass couching down between two burdens. Okay. All right. What are those donkeys always carrying? They're always carrying something. Two burdens. Donkeys. So-called Mexicans. We put our donkeys to work. Let me show you this. We either riding our donkeys, got luggage on our donkeys. We're really close to the animal, the so-called ass. Okay, let me show you. You know, we always got something on our donkey, man. Actually, let me show you this. All right. This picture right here. You can see, two donkeys, and they're always carrying luggage, man. I did a lesson on this earlier, a few months back. But yeah, man. All right. Okay, next verse 15, it says, "And he saw that rest was good, okay, and the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute." Okay, let's start with and he saw that rest was good. Let me show you this picture, man. If you've seen the Apostle Tahar video a while back, the famous video where he goes into the tribe of Issachar. He said he went to Mexico, and he said don't bother no Mexicans when they're on break, man. So-called Mexicans when they're on breaks. They like to we like to enjoy our break, our break time. We like to rest, man. We enjoy rest, So do I, man. When we're on break, even my father, man. When we're on break, we don't like to be messed with, man. We like to enjoy our break, our days off, our break time. We like to sit down, sleep, do this, sit on our phone, eat, chill out. And let me show you this, man. My family, we used to have these in our house, all right? All right, if you could see, hopefully. This pottery, all right. The Mexican crouching down, chilling out, man. All right. See. We, us Mexicans, we'd always have have like a little pottery piece, the Mexican chilling out, man, or with the donkey, or these scriptures just fit us, man. Okay, us Israelites, no one else. And what's the stigma behind Mexicans, man? We're lazy. And just because the thing is, moving on. I mean, reading the rest of the scripture, it says, "And the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute." Okay, what else are Mexicans, so-called Mexicans, known for? All right, being hard workers, man. Being known to work hella hours, unbearable hours that some other people can't even fathom, man. Us Mexicans, work our ass off, man. Okay. All right. And then when it comes to break time, we like to chill out, man. We enjoy our break, family time, So yeah, you've seen, if you seen Mexicans work, man, they got that spirit of Issachar in them, man. To break their backs, doing this and that. In the factories out there, landscaping. I was just with my cousin talking to him, showing the same scriptures, man. All right, he was telling me, he's got this job he could put me on. It's 60 hours a week. That's if you want it. And I was like, 60 hours a week? I'm like, dang. But he's like, he's a Issacharite too. He's like, oh man, that's nothing, man. Because he's Issachar, man. He's Mexican, man. Okay, so-called Mexican. That's nothing to him. But yeah, man. It just is the Lord designed Issachar, to work like that. But moving on, it says, and he saw that rest was good, and the land that it was pleasant. Okay, the so-called Mexico, is a pleasant land, man. Very fruitful. The cactus fruit, man. Have you ever had cactus fruit, man? Besides the seeds, man, that cactus fruit is, I love that shit, man. Cactus fruit, cooking cactus Mexican food, southern Mexico, they got those forests, all right? It's a beautiful land. Mexico City, Mexico, the beaches, okay? And, even the Gulf of Mexico, but, that peninsula, there's a lot of sea life in there, man, that you can't find can't find anywhere else in the world, man. All right, but I'm not gonna go into that. So yeah, man. Let me see. And even the word Mexico, man, it goes into a Mashiach. I think it was either Messiah or Mashiach. Mexico, Mashi. Goes into that word, man. We speak Hebrew before the Spaniards came and pushed, threw Spanish down our throats. Now we all speak Spanish, which isn't our language, man. Our language is Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew, man. Ashwan Kadash. All right. This is Deuteronomy 33. I'm gonna start at 18. It says Moses said this about Zebulon. Zebulon, be happy when you go out. Issachar, be happy in your tents at home. They will call the people to their mountain. There they will offer good sacrifices. Okay, I'm going to get into that. They will take riches from the sea and the treasures from the shore. Okay. All right. When it says, there they will offer good sacrifices, that goes into, so-called Mexicans, acting, we act like Israelites, to an extent, Oh, what is this? It's a garment, man. I mean, it's a poncho, but so-called poncho, but it's a garment, man. It's proven that, we're the Israelites, man. It's got the fringes, how do you say it? We still, how do you say it? Some of our language goes back to the Paleo Hebrew. Quetzalcoatl, if I'm saying that right, Quetzalcoatl, that flying serpent god that we used to worship back in the ancient days, back in the Mayan days, that represented Yahushua, right? That flying serpent, man, right? That flying fiery serpent. Right? He's gonna come as fire, man. And then the Aztec, the Mayan, that picture where he's like this, and that spaceship, that's representing Yahushua, so-called Jesus, coming back to redeem us, man. Okay. But Mexico, they gave him a big nose, and made him look like us, But Yahushua, he's a so-called black man. He doesn't look Mexican. He looks like a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. He's not black. He's brown. Okay, that's a topic for another day. But yeah, man. All the traditions, most of the traditions that we, the so-called Mexicans have, go back to our true heritage, Israelites, man. All right, wearing the ponchos. All right, acting, uh, acting, acting out prophecy, man. The way we live, working our behinds off, uh, you know, uh, being real close with, the donkeys, the so-called asses, with two burdens, yeah, man. And then tortillas, man. That's that unleavened bread. Okay, so yeah, man. That comes from being an Israelite, man. Okay, it says they will take riches from the sea and treasures from the shore. Okay, well, what's in the Gulf of Mexico? Oil upon oil upon oil, man. There's always an oil leak every 5 freaking years, man. Okay, because there's riches in there, man. Oil is called the black gold, man. Okay, so-called black gold. Okay, and it's very valuable, So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I pray that this was edifying to the hopeful elect. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Harakab Kodash, DTA, Bad Ball. Until next time, Shalom.